Chapter 5, Mishnah 1. When a Tame person immerses himself in a mikveh, he is pleased that his body got wet. Therefore, the water that clings to his body after he comes out of the mikveh can cause hechsher. The Mishnah deals with cases where someone immersed himself in a mikveh and then, after leaving the mikveh, became wet again in a way that did not please him. The question is whether the small amount of water that still remains on his body from his immersion remains able to cause hechsher. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. If a Tame person immersed himself in a river which serves as a mikveh in order to purify himself, and thus he is pleased with the water that remains on his body after he comes out of the river, and then there was another river in front of him blocking his path, and he crossed it, i.e., he walked through it, the water of the second river purifies the water of the first river. Since the amount of water on his body from the second river, which cannot cause hechsher, because it does not give him satisfaction, is greater than the amount of water on his body from the first river, the second water nullifies the first water, thus removing its ability to cause hechsher. The Mishnah presents similar cases. If someone became wet in a manner that pleased him, for example, he immersed himself in a river, and then his friend, acting out of drunkenness, pushed him into another river, or back into the same river, or if someone's animal became wet in a manner that pleased him. For example, he washed it in a river, and then a drunken friend pushed his animal into another river or back into the same river. In each case, the water of the second river purifies the water of the first river. That is, the water of the second river, which could not cause hechsher because it did not please him, nullifies any of the first river's water that is still on him or his animal. However, if he was playing with him, i.e. the two men were playing, each one trying to throw the other or the other's animal into the water, it is included in the law of bechiyutan. In this case, the water that remains on the person or animal who was thrown into the river can cause hechsher because he is considered to be pleased with it, since getting wet was part of the game.